Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching, y'all. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not, and the Fair Act use is in my description box. So let's get to it, y'all. I wanted to talk about something that a subscriber just said. They said they don't understand the hate. Well, how could you hate a person so much that you can't breathe, you can't eat, you can't sleep? You hate this person so much. Now, never mind this person have done nothing to you, but you hate that person. It's something that really can't be explained, y'all, to be honest. When people have hate in them like that, they don't even like themselves. And I'm going to tell you why they don't like themselves. Because the person that they hate could have tried to help them out a million times, y'all. And they push that person away from them that's trying to help them. And they miss out on things because they push that person away. That's just because their hate is so deep. I want y'all to think about, let's go with Dolph first. Let's think about Dolph. Okay? Now, people are saying, word on the street, I'm going to say word on the street. People are saying that, Dolph said himself that he had a cousin that backdoored him pretty much. And no doubt it was over money. I'm going to just be completely honest with you all. That's most of the time what it's about. Jealousy, money. Dolph had a lot of family. It looks as if he had a lot of family. Even though you're not hearing anything from anybody, he had a lot of family, y'all. And just think about all the people that had their hands out, y'all. Everybody that had hands out to this man. Now, never mind, he got out here and grinded and did his thing, y'all. He hustled to get to where he was. He hustled. He made good decisions as far as money-wise. But think about this, y'all. Think about y'all can go to these lottery winners. Y'all can go back to these days. If y'all haven't heard about lottery winners and, they are bad luck, go look at it. Go look at it. Go pull up lottery winners and things that then happen to them. It's a lot of lottery winners that has gotten millions of dollars, y'all. Millions. And they give their family a portion, and then they try to, live their life with the rest. And the family get jealous because they want more and more and more. They figure you ain't giving enough. So what this was about when it came down to his family? Did the family feel like he should give them more? Because he's out here giving other people that's not the family. Look at all that money he was giving out, paying all these people bills and all this stuff. Did family members that was lazy and didn't want to get out here and hustle for themselves, y'all? Did they want Dolph to just take care of them and just keep, handing them money every chance they get? Was this a part of the problem? I think so. People do that now, and people ain't even got the money Dolph has. Okay? I can name 10 people, okay, right now that I've helped, that's running around here with jewelry that I've bought them or gave them, clothes, a lot of personal things. But they can't stand me. Every chance they get, they talk about me, and I've done nothing to them. So I can't even imagine having millions of dollars and do something for somebody and, give out money and then don't give out enough. It would be the same thing. They would feel like, they wouldn't mind setting you up either. Hate, when a person have hate, y'all, this is some deep to the bone stuff, y'all. Y'all have to realize this. A person that hate you don't mind taking out you and everybody around you, even if it means taking out their own people just to get to you. This is just how hate works. You know, I was just looking at something somebody sent me, and they were talking about how Dolph was pretty much, they did him like he was Swiss cheese, y'all. The upper body. They said that he was hit in the face, in the forehead, in the temple. They were on a mission, y'all. This wasn't no regular draft bat, y'all. This was a mission to destroy, to mutilate this man, okay? 22 hits in the upper body, mainly around the face, chest areas. This was serious hate, y'all. And for somebody that gave to the community the way he did, for somebody that, you know, I have a soft spot for people that come from nothing to something. I have a soft spot for that. And it hurts your heart the most when you've seen somebody come from nothing to something and then they're taken out. Just like that. For no reason. You know, people come to my page and they like, I don't know why you taking up for Mo3. Why you taking up for him? He hit up Trap, he hit up Yellow, but why did he hit him up? Ask yourself this question. If he did hit him up, was he protecting himself? Because they came at him first? They came at his friends first? You know, they cuts out that part. They just go straight to the part where, oh, what Mo3 did. They don't go to the part where, you know, Go Yayo them and Trap them was all in cahoot to take him down in the first place, because all of them were trying to be rappers. Okay? And, you know, So Yayo, he had got a little win in the industry because he made a nice little, well, to other people. I don't know. I don't listen to him. But, you know, he allegedly made a little song that people liked. But when Mo3 hit the scene, it was nothing like So Yayo. It was nothing like Trap. It was nothing like Yellow. Yellow made a hit song, and then he's still singing that song right now, y'all. He's still singing it. You know why? Because that was his hit song. And don't nobody really want to hear anything else he has to sing, you know? And that's why he's still singing that one song. Mo3, it was a whole different ball game. He could sing any of his songs and get the crowd moving. But Yellow, look at how he's still singing That's On Me, Baby. That's on me, baby. That's on me. He been singing this song for how many years, y'all? And then it lets you realize just why they took Mo3 out. They was jealous. Jealousy ain't nothing to play with, y'all. Especially with family members, especially with close friends. People will say they care about you, but when push comes to shove and they can't get what they want from you, they'll show you just how much they care about you. People is jealous because other people's doing things they're not. A lot of people out here ain't doing nothing with themselves. They ain't doing nothing, and they gets jealous when somebody that they don't like is doing something. And you can try to grab their hand and try to bring them along with you. And you'll end up just like Dolph. You'll end up just like Mo3. Grabbing somebody's hand, and that's going to be your downfall. Because you already know this person don't like you. You know, when you have in the back of your mind, something is telling you in the back of your head, why am I dealing with this person? I already know how this person feel about me. I know how this person run around and talk about me like a dog. I know how this person talk about, just their whole, their whole actions. And if you don't take heed, okay, y'all, to that little voice that's in the back of your mind telling you you shouldn't even do this, you will regret it. You definitely will regret it. It ain't no rapping about somebody. Losing my voice, y'all. My sign is back now. It ain't no rapping about somebody. It's just like Mo3. He put a lot of stuff in his songs. But instead of putting this stuff in his songs, he should have been packing to get the heck out of Dodge, and none of them know where he is. That's what he should have been doing. And when you have baby mamas, I'm just going to break it down to y'all. When y'all have baby mamas out here, and you're out here cheating on them baby mamas, and, just wilding out, you makes the baby mama your enemy too. You make that person your enemy. And that's a hard thing to do, to make a baby mama your enemy. Because when you out here cheating and they got your kids, they know your whereabouts. If you got ops that don't like you and baby mama is dealing with your ops and still have friendships and relationships with your ops, anytime you come to see that child, all she got to do is make a phone call and say he coming to pick up the baby. Well, he coming to stop by to pick up the child. And there goes somebody putting something, in a play in motion, y'all. Okay? See, a lot of these rappers, they got to start thinking. They got to start thinking about, they don't think. That's for one. They out here doing all the street pharmacy stuff, drinking this mess, smoking this mess, doing all the sugar booger mess. And a lot of people ain't in their right mind. And these girls, a lot of them know it. A lot of them know their weak spots and how to get what they want. It's just like Soulja Boy too, y'all. Soulja Boy then went and got somebody, his hairstylist or somebody, pregnant, okay? He's stuck with her for life right now, okay? So if she can't get what she want, she gonna use that child. And when he want to come pick up that baby, he got a lot of ops out here now. He got people want his head. They want to do him like they did Dolph. And she might think she done hit the jackpot, And she might have, if she lived through it, because if she's on social media and people knowing who she is a target on her back too. Okay? This is how this karma works, y'all. Okay, y'all? This is how karma works. Let's talk about Mo3. He was out here doing business with people, but he wasn't signing no paperwork. Okay. He wouldn't sign any paperwork with Rain, which Rain had a problem with that. That's why I do believe that Rain took it upon himself to steal from Mo3, allegedly. Okay? This is why he was making Mo3 do concerts and telling Mo3 it was for publicity. He's putting the money in his pocket because he felt Mo3 owed him that, since he won't do no paperwork with him. See, they try to act like they were so, buddy and this and that. But that's not what I see. If somebody that helped you from the ground up, been in your corner all this time, why wouldn't you ask yourself this question? Why wouldn't Mo3 sign any paperwork with him? If he cared about him that much, why wouldn't he sign any paperwork with Rain? And you would think that, Number 7 and Don and them would have caught on to what Mo3 had he moved as far as paperwork. But they still signed paperwork with him. But I know that was a part of their deal. The only way that they could get that check from Death Pyre was through Rain. So they signed that deal. And, people will do a lot for money. People do a lot for materialistic things, y'all. Okay? So just like I told you, it's not much you can explain about hate. Hate, it is what it is. When a person hates you, they hate you. It ain't no coming back from that. I don't care how many years pass. Believe me, I know. I don't care how many years then pass. It could be 10, 15, 20 years pass. And you run into that person, they act like they happy to see you and hugging you and this and that. And at the same time they hugging you, they got that knife right behind your back. Because they don't care for you. They'll front like they like you. And they can't front for very long. Let them get a little drink in their system. They'll show you how much they care about you. They'll show you how much they care about your kids. They will talk about your kids in your face after they have a drink. And then after they sober up, no apologies. No apologies. They think you're supposed to just shake it off and act like it's okay. And when you don't shake it off, and you in your back of your mind, like, okay, I see this the same old mess. You want it to be better, but it's not. It's the same mess from them 20 years ago. Same thing. And you have to realize what you're going to do. Are you going to stay with it and be around this fakeness until they do something big to you? Something big that you can't come back from. Either get somebody to take you out because they hate you that much, or they want to see your downfall because they're not doing anything, like I said, with themselves. How in the world did rap get to this? We got all these rappers out here now that a lot of people don't even really care to listen to. They don't care for them. But all the ones that we liked, they're gone. Where are they messing up at, y'all? The ones that everybody like, are they trusting the wrong people? Shouldn't Mo3 have been an example of what not to do? Shouldn't Dolph be an example of what not to do? My mama always said you gotta watch that DNA. DNA is a mother. If you get tied to somebody and mix up that mingling, tingling in that DNA, that could be your downfall. Everybody's running around here saying, and I'm not the first person, a lot of people are saying this. So it's word on the street, so I'm going to say it's alleged. But a lot of people were saying that Dolph and his baby mama was not together, y'all. This is what they are saying. They were not together anymore. Not like that. And that he had another family. Now, I don't know how true it is. I wasn't there. I told y'all I wasn't there. I wasn't peeking in the window seeing who he in there hugging on and his wife at home. Other baby mama at home. I don't know. But this is what the word on the street is. And most of the time, the streets know what's really going on. Did Dolph make his own bed? Somewhat. Did he know what was going on behind closed doors? The people that were talking? Did he? If everybody else was hearing about things, you don't think he was hearing about, you don't think Dolph had enough sense that, I'm going on concert, these tours and stuff with my baby mama's cousin. He might go back and tell some things that I'm out here doing in these streets. You don't think that ever crossed Dolph's mind? And when things like that cross your mind, you need to listen to it. Because it could have possibly saved his life. When you have a business partner, okay? And I want y'all to think about the 5 heartbeats. Y'all remember the 5 heartbeats? And Big Red, he became a business partner with their manager. And then he wanted to cut the manager out of the whole deal. And he wanted to run everything. He wanted to be the one behind the artists. We watch these movies and we think that they're fake. But they're really telling you some things. Think about Mo3 and Rain. They were, I can't even say they was business partners because Mo3 wouldn't sign any paperwork with them. But think about Rain was about to be cut out of the deal because allegedly Mo3 was looking for a new management. Rain was trying his best to keep him with Empire. Mo3 didn't want to stay with Empire. He didn't want to sign another contract with them. He wanted to move on. So just think about if Mo3 would have been still alive and he would have moved on to another record label, where would Rain be at now? Ask yourself this question. Where would Rain be if Mo3 had went on to another record label, got a new management team? Where would he be? Because most likely, number 7 and Don Don was going to go with Mo3. They were going to go wherever Mo3 went. Most likely. Where would Rain be, y'all? Would he be working for Empire right now? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Would he have other artists? Maybe. Some people from the hood that's desperate. Possibly. But would he be where he is right now? Ask yourself this question without Mo3. He was about to be cut out. So he cut Mo3 out, allegedly. And he got to stay in. He got to be the middleman now. He get to be the middleman to bring artists to Empire. So they can further, allegedly, get them to sign some paperwork for insurance policies. And it just continues. One person after another get taken out. So that the higher ups can keep their mansions and their, their islands and their yachts and all of their, their worldly things, y'all. Now let's talk about Dolph again. What about Dolph? People are saying 3 to 4 months before Dolph was taken out, he pretty much bought out his partner's deal with Pre. So if he bought out his partner's deal with Pre, which everybody is saying that, Big Homie is a hustler too. And he the one helped Dolph get on. Now think about this. Compare this to Nipsey Hussle and his manager. What is it, Big U, y'all? Big U, they said, helped Nipsey get on, right? I think, if I'm not mistaken, Big U went to prison. And then when he went to prison, Nipsey kept going with his, his career. And he pushed himself on to where he became. And all of his ideas and all this stuff. Big U gets out. And Big U feels like he owe him something. Or he wants to take back, that management position. But maybe Nipsey felt like, I don't need you now. Is that partially the reason Nipsey was taken out? See, that jealousy is something else. You manage somebody, they get big, and then you're still walking around here with your pockets a little bit flat, but your person that you started managing, they balling out of control, but you help that person. They feels like they owe them, y'all. Is this the same situation, y'all? Do Biggie feel like Young Dolph owe him something? I helped you get on. You gonna buy me out? Now you walking around here balling more than I am. And I'm the one that gave you a handout. Do you see how the jealousy just rages in some people, y'all? But everybody wanted to be on the hush-hush. Everybody wanted to be quiet. They don't want nobody to say anything. Shh. Don't tell. Are they serious? When it's right in our faces? Are we supposed to just continue to just ignore what's really going on? See, back in the days, these artists was getting taken out and everybody was like, that's just regular crime. Because this is what's going on out here. But is it, y'all? Are these rappers being taken out by other artists, industry hitters, and is Dolph and Mo3, whole thing was about the industry getting rid of them all together. Look at Tupac. Look at Biggie. Look at all these artists that was coming with it, y'all. Okay? Look at their music. They brought the house down. People was going crazy over these artists. Dolph and Mo3, Tupac them, and Nipsey them. They was going crazy over them. Is anybody going crazy over these other artists that's putting the bags on everybody's head, allegedly, y'all? Nobody's going crazy over them. And it's making them crazy when other artists come up and surpass them. It makes them go crazy. Look at XXX. Look who hated XXX. The Migos. The Migos could not stand XXX. When they ran into him, they jumped on him. You know why? It wasn't because he did something to them. It was because his music, y'all. XXX was very talented, y'all. I liked it, his music, a lot, y'all. And to be honest, I like Amigos music. I used to. I ain't listened to them since they made that song about, I think, with the video looked like Soul Train, I think. I haven't been listening to them because I lose respect for people that allegedly puts bags on people. I lose respect for that. I lose respect for artists that's jealous of the next artist. I can't stand that. I cannot stand it. If it's a friendly beef that they laugh it off and go about their beef, look at Brandy and Monica. They sung that song, "The Boy Is Mine" or something like that, and people wanted to put them in a beef from that day forward. But when they run into each other, it's all good. It's all love. Because you know what? They don't let it, go past that. But these rappers, they just... I don't understand it. People, whereas they would have been an icon when they passed, like Boosie, they would be looked at as an icon. They're messing up their legacy, y'all, with the people that they associating with and with the things that allegedly they're out here doing. Word on the street is, and this is just, someone say allegedly, but people are saying that Boosie got rid of his baby's mama's brother or cousin or something. Had something to do with him being taken out. Y'all, this is crazy. And you know what? The whole thing was really crazy about it, that everybody's talking about it and nothing's being done about it. Y'all, nothing's being done. Yellow feel like he can hook up with mob ties and go to a concert or a party, and everything's supposed to be good. Everybody's supposed to accept him because who he's tied to. People can still like mob ties, but they still can't stand his ass because of what happened in Dallas with him. He couldn't take a joke, just like Jada couldn't take a joke. There are so many rumors out here right now. They got me in preaching mode, y'all. There's so many rumors out here about Jada's hair. Some people said she cut her hair because the LBG something, they cuts their hair off. They said her hair been cut off a long time ago, y'all. I don't know. I ain't keeping up. But this is what word on the street is. Look at the women. It's just like I said, look at the women out here with no hair on their head. A lot of people wear their hair like that anyway. They don't like to be bothered with trying to keep their hair combed. They rather shave their head and go about their business. So she thought everybody's supposed to know that and then they try to make it seem like she's sick. For one while, after this stuff happened, it made me think like, what do they call it? Whatever they call it, y'all. Whatever's wrong with her hair. It made me think that it was some form of cancer. And then I asked somebody about it, and they was like, no, that's not cancer. That's just, when you get older, your hair get to thinning, and your hair come out, and this and that. They wanted to make it look, after they got a lot of backlash from it, that, Jada was sick. That's what they try to make it seem like, after she started all this shit. And she made Will look stupid because he laughed at first. He laughed at the joke at first. So if you felt that it was that disrespectful to your wife, then why did you laugh? Why did you laugh at first, and then all of a sudden you felt that you should get up and slap somebody? What was the laugh for then? Because if you laughed, I mean, you thought it was funny. As little and tiny as Jada is, she want to keep up some mess. By starting some mess like that in the industry. And now you went from one person saying a joke about you to the world talking about your ass. Now everybody's talking about Jada and disrespecting her and talking about her head. Oh, they going crazy. Y'all need to hear some of the stuff they saying about her. She's the laughing stock of the world now because she rolled her eyes on a joke. And it's just like I said, if you don't want nobody to joke about you, don't go to a comedy club. If you don't want to be part of a joke, if you can laugh at other people, somebody talking about other people, why can't you laugh at somebody talking about yourself? It's just like, me and Boo Boom, okay? He turned a roasting session into something more than it was. He could have laughed off what I said. I would have laughed off what he said. But, he have to get down and dirty and bring your mamas into it and all of this mess. And then as soon as I say something about Trap, oh, he really wants to get down. Where is she? And where is she from the streets? This is the hate that blacks have amongst each other. Okay, y'all? This the hate. It's nothing wrong with a good roasting session. If later on you can just laugh it off and go about your business. Like, okay. This is what is wrong with our people right now, y'all. They're all against each other. All of them. You can't take your nieces and your nephews and take them under your wing and be like, come on, I'm about to show you how to do something. You can't do this stuff. You can't take your friends and this and that and try to do something. Certain ones, not all of them. But you can't take their hand and try to get them to do something because some of them just got too much jealousy and hate. They can't even listen to what you're trying to say to them. Because in the back of their mind, that hate is just seeping. And they can't get past it. I've never seen any other races act the way people of color race acts. They really hate to see each other doing good. They can't stand it. And for the love of me, if you're a baller, you're a millionaire, and you got millions and millions of dollars, why would you be jealous of the next millionaire, y'all? Enjoy your money. It's like Soulja Boy got all this money and he ain't gonna stop until he's locked up or something happens to him. And it's stupid. He even got a baby on the way now. And every time you turn around, he's on social media beefing with somebody. You know why? Because he feel like he's untouchable too now. Because he's with mob ties. And he's with Trap them. And he feel like he's untouchable. But oh boy, do they have their day. And they will have their day, y'all. No matter how much they run to that little church No matter what that bishop tells them, pay your tithes and you're going to be forgiven for whatever you're doing. No matter what that liar tells them, they're going to have their day. And that's one thing you don't have to worry about. So as far as, trying to understand the hate, you're never going to understand it if you're not a hater. Haters only understand haters. That's why they together. The Bible spoke of this. The Bible said, in the last days, people will be fond of their own kind. You know what that means? The haters going to be in a little huddle together. The thinkers going to be in a huddle together. And there's going to be different huddles of people, y'all. And if you don't get along with somebody, it's just telling you y'all not on the same page. And it's nothing wrong with not being on the same page with somebody that you care about. If they're on something else, then let them do their own thing. If you don't approve of the things that they're out here doing, let them do their own thing. And you do your own thing. And it's still okay, to have some respect for each other. Even if y'all don't get along and don't like each other, it's still okay to have some kind of respect. You don't have to have that hate. But if somebody hates you to that point where they don't respect you, move on. Move on. That's what you do. You don't keep hearing rumors about so-and-so said they don't like you. They can't stand you. This and that. And the same other people keep coming to tell you the same thing. When somebody says something over and over again, I can't stand that B. I this, I that. Take heed. They cannot stand you. And no matter when you run into them and they smiling in your face, remember that. Always remember, they can't stand you. Always remember that. When you see that person coming, remember they can't stand you, okay? And your best bet when somebody can't stand you is to go the other way, y'all. Or walk past like you don't even know the person. Because I'm telling you, it could be your downfall. When somebody stay in the streets and they're always around trouble, and it's just like I said about Dolph. They said that people came to Dolph and asked him to look out for Key Glock. Look at Key Glock's circle of people he was around, y'all. Look at the circle of people that he was around. Hitters, nothing but hitters and backstabbers and snakes and people that, wasn't doing nothing for themselves, going back and forth to jail, all of that. You cannot help everybody. Y'all, you can't. Because the very person that you help could be your downfall. I keep telling you this. You can't help everybody. No matter how much you want to. You cannot help everybody. Even if you won the lottery. Nothing is ever going to be enough for some people. They're never going to be satisfied until you have given everything that you've given. And after you do that, because you're trying to buy somebody's love, they're going to show you just how much they appreciated everything you gave them. People say, why is she always speaking about certain things? Because I have experienced these things, y'all. I have experienced it. And like I said, in a perfect world, you would want to get along with everybody. You want to get along with all your family. You want to get along with your friends. You want to get along with everybody. In a perfect world, but it's not a perfect world. So don't put yourself out there to get got. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You cannot be friends with somebody that's friends with your enemies. It doesn't work like that. You can't be friends with somebody that's friends with your enemies. And I don't care if they're your family members. Because a lot of family members have big families. And some sisters get along, some brothers get along, some cousins get along, and some other cousins don't. That's how it is. That's just how it is out here, y'all. And you have to look at it the same way you would somebody on the street with some family members. If you and a particular cousin don't get along, and your sister is friends with, really, really close to that cousin, your sister don't like you. If her and the cousin is cool and the cousin did something to you, she don't like you. When that person is always on the other side of the fence, when something goes down, they don't like you. If it's two brothers and the cousin keep messing with one of the brother's girlfriends or something like that, if your brother is cool with that cousin, your brother don't like you. He don't care for you. And as bad as you want to look over it and pretend like it ain't happening, oh, it's happening. And you need to watch your back. If you got an auntie that don't like you, and your family member is cool with that person, y'all, they just bosom buddies, y'all. That person don't like you. And until you accept these things like this is going to keep on happening, y'all. Okay? It's going to keep happening. If you have a manager that's friends with your ops, you don't write a song about it. You get away from that manager. Cut ties. Whatever it is that you have to do. And the part that gets me, if there was no paperwork with Rain, it was easy for Mo3 to walk away from Rain. It was so easy. He didn't have to get a lawyer to walk away from Rain and he pay him off and this and that and he gone about his business. All he had to do was walk away. That's it. Get your mama or who all you want to take with you and go. And go somewhere and don't tell nobody where you at. That's what you do. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.